Troy High School, and today I'm here on behalf of Detroit Educational Society to interview Mr. Rohan Mohan, who is a graduate from Stony Creek, and he started a Youth Council Group in 2016 to help children. So if you could introduce a little bit about that.
First of all, thank you, Detroit Educational Society, for having me. My name is Rohan Mohan. Yes, it does rhyme. And yeah, I started a local youth group, originally built as a positive outlet for student stress, and the goals did evolve as I grew. So I'd love to talk more about that as we move on.
So what inspired you to start this youth council?
So, like I was saying before, we originally were built as a positive outlet for student stress, but the bigger problem that we were trying to solve was the people who were trying to solve student stress, the educators and the administrators, they weren't the kids. They weren't the kids that were facing the student stress each day, day in and day out. So the Rochester Hills Community Coalition Youth Action Council, yeah, I know it's a mouthful, but the Youth Action Council basically provides a dialogue and a platform for youth and educators, adults and youth to kind of talk. And we have an annual Youth Dialogue Day where we talk about how mental health, anxiety can lead to depression, can lead to suicide, and how all of those things are all interconnected, and kind of to find hobbies and sparks and things that people can fall back on, so that in a time of need they can fall back on them.
Okay, yeah, that's really awesome. So then I recently heard that you guys were featured in one of the newspapers. So what are some of the problems that you address? Because I know you evolved a lot from the beginning.
Absolutely, yeah. So the council itself focuses on mental health and prevention things, kind of outreach and information about how alcohol or all these influencers kind of affect a teenager. So that's kind of the council's mission. But me as myself, I kind of evolved, like I was saying before. I kind of grew, and I think as I moved from junior to senior year, and then as the group grew, I kind of learned that there are people, even in very rich areas, that still need money and still do not have money to put food on the table, and they're still going paycheck to paycheck. So that was definitely a huge motivator for me, and kind of a big life realization.
Yeah. So congratulations, because I mean you just graduated high school, so that's a big accomplishment. So what are some plans for your future?
So I'm going to be studying business and political economy at New York University, while minoring in social entrepreneurship. So that's kind of where the Youth Action Council fits in. Yeah, that's my passion: social entrepreneurship, giving back. Like I was saying before, there are so many people. You know, even in one of the richest areas in the world, New York City, there are still people who are begging and on the street and need help. So as I grew with the council, I realized that food, clothing, and shelter, the three things that we need, are not given to each human being in the United States and elsewhere. And my passion and my goals in college is to kind of develop an enterprise that tries to solve those problems: food, shelter, and clothing.
Okay, yeah, that's really inspiring. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're touching a lot of lives, because I know you started out with 3 people, and now you are mentoring and tutoring and helping 35 kids. So
absolutely, yeah. No, it's exciting. Thank you. No,
yeah.
I mean, it was definitely a lot of work, but it was definitely very fulfilling work. I think it's really cool when I come back from New York to come back home. I'm going to be really excited to see you know, what the council's evolved to, and what they have become. So yeah, I think if you'd like to support our cause or learn more about our events, you can look up the Rochester Hills Community Coalition. We'll also tag it in this in the link in the description. Thank you again for having me. I hope we have great futures.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and
absolutely.
Good luck for your future endeavors. So this video is brought to you by the Detroit Education Society, and they tutor Detroit children in math, English, STEM, and ACT, SAT prep. So if you want to learn more, you can also visit their website, which is www.detroiteducation.org.
We can all change the world, one random act of kindness at a time. Thank you.